Good evening and good Saturday, everybody. It has been a sad day on a pair of basketball fronts for the Quincy and Tri-State basketball community. We'll start with this. KHQA has confirmed the passing of longtime Quincy educator and coach Tom Berry in the Chicagoland. Now, Tom Berry had spent various stints as an assistant coach with Blue Devil boys basketball and soccer, but he is most famous for helming the Quincy High girls program for a 6-year stint that also yielded the most successful season in school history back in 1998 with a trip to the state quarterfinals. Jim Whitfield served as an assistant coach on that staff and was also a student manager for Tom Berry earlier in his life and shares these remembrances.
You know, I think that's what the key word is, Chris, teacher and educator. Tom had a true compassion for coaching, but he cared about his team, he cared about his players, he cared about his coaches. And it carried out not just at practice, but away from practice, on the court. He really, truly wanted to make sure that he got the best out of his players.
We are also equally and deeply saddened tonight to report the passing of Tom Ernst here in Quincy as well, who, aside from all of his civil service in the political arena, was a noted friend to sports in this community. Not only as the newly hired women's golf coach at his alma mater, Culver Stockton, but for years and years as one of the most noted and respected officials in Tri-State high school basketball. Again, his fellow referee, Jim Whitfield.
You know, Tom officiated basketball for over 40 years. He had been a state final official 3 different times. And when you get to that point, when the IHSA, kind of taps you on the shoulder and says, we would like you to come to Redbird Arena to be part of the state final officiating crew, that's the pinnacle of your officiating career. I had the opportunity to work with Tom several times, and he always shared stories, always shared insight. He always wanted to make sure that his partners, the people that he was working with, were taken care of during the game, at halftime, before the game. Tom will be sorely missed, as well as Tom Berry as well.
And again, our condolences and deep prayers to the families of both men. We also had some sports action happening on the court today. We take you now to the Quincy Doubles City Tennis Tournament. It was a spirited second round to the men's Open City Doubles round robin this morning, pairing up the 2 teams that won on Friday and the 2 teams which lost. That made the battle this morning between Noah Ashman and Jeff Zellerman against Ethan Arns and Zach Willing all that more critical to the overall title picture. We'll pick it up here with Zellerman serving and an initial fantastic salvo for he and Ashman. It would be Zellerman with the devious backhand right down the line. Ethan Arns even giving up some applause on that one, and deservedly so. Then it was Ashman's turn with the backhand right here. Somehow punches that just inside the line, and momentum early on as it would be Zellerman and Ashman breaking Arn's service right here. Again, Zellerman with the beautiful play. Zach Willing trying to reestablish momentum for his duo right there with the hot smash. Noah Ashman coming right back at him with the ace serve that could not be returned right there. But here comes the turning point in this match, at least in game number 1. Ethan Arns doing the hot smash thing right here. And that, my friends, would set the momentum and the wheels in motion for this duo to come up strong. Zach Willing about to go nuts. An ace right into your living room. He's not done. The future Quincy University Hawk. Magnificent drop shot. Not sure how he got to it. Still made it work for him. And Willing was ready and able all match long. Again, shot was unreturnable at this point. Ethan Arns about to put some punctuation on this thing with not 1 but 2 magnificent plays at the net. And he and Willing go on to win this match to go to 2-0 at the time. 6-3, 6-4 was your final in the morning set. Meanwhile, across court, Dave Santos and Todd Willing serving here, trying to get in the win column, but Ryan Schnock and Alan Atkins have other ideas. Schnock here getting the point. Todd Willing bounces back and serves up an ace. But Ryan Schnock's drop shot would score the win in this match in straight sets. Unfortunately for the team of Schnock and Atkins, they would fall 6-3, 6-1 in the final session of the day to your undefeated champions, Zach Willing and Ethan Arns. Women's final now, Monica Hinkamper, Teresa Quintero all teamed up. Prohibitive favorites, but don't tell that to Cindy Christ. Hard smash right there trying to spoil their run. Here it's Quintero serving, and this time Monica Hinkamper is not going to allow any kind of action or any kind of tomfoolery to happen, putting the momentum aside yet again with another hard smash. Still give credit coming up right here. It's Heidi Holzgraf coming up strong to claim the point right here and reestablish a little equilibrium. But in the end, it would be Quintero and Hinkamper too strong, winning the Women's Open Championship 6-2, 6-3 to polish it off.